everybody watched their show today. I would like to introduce our next inductee, Karl Hinkley. Karl Hinkley.
Karl Hinkley's impact on BMX is impossible to overstate. Born in 1977 in Nebraska, he began riding motocross at just 2.5, and by age 4, he was already a natural on his first BMX bike. By 14, Karl was racing competitively while exploring freestyle, a passion that would define his career. At 19, Karl turned professional, quickly making his mark with podium finishes at contests like the PIT Skatepark in Rockford and the 1998 X Games X Trials Pro Street event. Known as Krazy Karl and Suicide for his fearless style, including riding brakeless, he even launched a signature frame, the Suicide frame, cementing his influence on BMX bike design. Karl's entrepreneurial spirit shone early. At 18, he founded Stolen Clothing, selling BMX gear across the Midwest while competing. In 2002, he and his wife Carrie opened The Warehouse, an indoor BMX park in Omaha, giving riders a year-round space to develop their skills. Alongside friend Jason McGinnis, Karl became one of the first Nebraska freestylers to land backflips, sparking a wave of BMX stunt innovation. In 2005, he produced and released the BMX video Missing in Action, showcasing many Midwest riders. In 2010, Karl launched Nowhere BMX, producing American-made bikes, parts, and apparel, and supporting a nationally recognized stunt team performing at venues like Mile High Stadium, the Mall of America, and the Nebraska State Fair. His commitment to community grew further with the Nowhere Compound, a nonprofit indoor BMX park and pump track open year-round to riders of all ages, featuring jumps, mega ramps, and the world's largest handlebars. Karl's influence reaches beyond Nebraska. He has sponsored and mentored riders who achieve national and international success, including Olympian Hannah Roberts, Colton Walker, Jacob Thiem, Danimal Nielsen, and Sam Bussell. His family continues the legacy with his children Paxton, Rayma, Luna, and Jason, all riding and performing with the Nowhere team. From competitor and innovator to mentor and community leader, Karl Hinkley has dedicated his life to growing BMX locally and nationally. His fearless riding, entrepreneurial vision, and commitment to accessibility and youth development make him a transformative figure in the sport and a truly deserving inductee into the Nebraska BMX Hall of Fame.
Let's get a photo. Chris, get up here too. Come on in. Come on up here.
Where do you want me?
It's right between us here. We're good.
Cool.
Can never tell if yours is upside down.
Yeah, that's upside down, buddy.
Love you, honey.
You're making it hard right off the bat.
You got a big crowd here.
All right, have a seat. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it.
Karl, what's it like to take your passion, take your love of BMX, and make it into a full-time career?
I mean, it's pinch me. Like, it's not something I ever thought that would happen in my life, but it's the most rewarding and best thing I ever could have hoped for. I couldn't be happier.
And it's very well-rounded. I mean, it's, you know, I've known and I've sponsored at Vision. When I had Vision, I sponsored a lot of freestylers. But that was just one part. They were a pro rider. You found other areas with your apparel, with your riding area and everything, and your shows. What keeps you inspired and keeps you thinking of new ways to keep it going?
Each and every new kid that is at our free training facility every week, when they learn something new, and I see that spark and that smile. And that parent come to me and tell me like how they're doing better in school. They have more friends because of the character development they have by getting to just be a part of a community and get to ride with all our team members that are so nice to them and embrace them. I mean, every time I see that, I'm reminded of why I need to do what I do.
That's great. That's great because it's so rewarding when you hear about your achievements, but then when you're passing it along, that's even better.
That's one big thing I reflect upon all the time is I remember being a kid and in later teenage years just wanting this so bad. Like, it just burned how much I liked BMX. I loved it so deeply because it truly saved my life. It was like the thing outside of a really rough high school years and everything, that BMX was the place that I found my safe place. But here's the crazy part is that doesn't even touch the feeling I get of then meeting kids later on that looked up to me or wanted to talk to me and would listen to me about life just because of that bicycle. And I mean, that started with like Ben Paulson. When I met him in a small town, it was like these kids were bugging me to mow my lawn and stuff because they'd heard about my career. And I'm like, told my wife, I'm like, holy crap, they're listening to me about life. They're wanting to graduate high school. They're wanting to not do drugs. They're wanting to like do things because of that bike. And it was that moment that I'm like, I realized my place in the world, I like to think. And it's all these riders that have made me want to be my best me for them. So I gotta thank my team for that and every kid that comes out, because you guys have all made me a better person. So thank you.
That's awesome. We've talked about the museum here, and I know you have a close association with them. Tell us a little bit about what they mean to you and what you've done, because that Tim and I think they're just incredible. So
Tim's hilarious because Tim says, you'll notice this a lot. Tim goes around and calls everybody his heroes. Like, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Tim does that. You notice that?
Yeah, I did notice that.
And Tim is, like my wife and I just said this earlier today, Tim has got to be single-handedly one of the nicest human beings I have ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Like, and how much everyone means to him and how much this means to him. This is truly humbling and honoring to be a part of something so amazing. Like, this is awesome. The museum is amazing for bringing this on, because we're a bunch of junkyard dogs, like all of us in this room, we know that. And to have a place, to have a home, that's incredible. Like, that is super cool. So huge thank you to Tim Matthews and to the Speedway Museum and everything. This is just amazing.
it's great. And now you guys, at the last minute, showing your dedication to what you do and to the museum and to everybody that traveled to come here, you guys took all your ramps from outside, which originally the show was supposed to be outside, if you don't know that. And they gathered everything out, reassembled it, and put it back together so everybody could enjoy a show. That's a showman right there.
Thank you. it's Thank you. We want to inspire. That's the thing. It's about inspiring the next generation. It's about inspiring the kiddos.
Tim?
Well, I've been inspired just, getting to know you more, getting ready for this Hall of Fame. And we kind of knew each other, but I want to thank you for jumping in to this event with such enthusiasm, in the planning, the Zoom meetings, the meetings we've had here, and helping us put this all together. It's just been kind of an honor to work with you on this. So.
Thank you, Tim, and big thank you for bringing on Freestyle. Nebraska has so much rich history, racing and freestyle alike, and I really look forward to a rich future in everything that has to come for this. I think it has so much room to keep going. It's awesome.
You're on board to be the Freestyle Committee chair.
Thank you.
And I want to bring up one other thing. If you haven't looked at the bottom of the posters or some of the other places, he was one of our sponsors here, so thank you for that as well.
Absolutely.
All the sponsors, make sure you support all those people. Look at them down on the bottom because they're one of the reasons we're here tonight.
Hey, one more quick question. When's your next show? Are you done you shut it down for the fall and winter? Or?
This was it for the season.
Okay.
How many of you guys follow our nonprofit and follow our pages? Do we got quite a few people out there?
Look at that.
So,
Wow.
I think this is a great platform. I haven't had a chance to do this yet, but I want to let everybody know that we've received a rather nice grant, and we are going to be expanding our building by another third, giving
That is
more
amazing.
room and more ramps for kids.
Awesome.
To be able to come completely free, as always.
Great job.
Great. Well, I guess we've said it a couple times, or quite a few times tonight, but you're our newest member of the BMX Hall of Fame
Thank you.
and one of the freestylers.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Can I give a last thank you?
You
Oh,
sure
yeah,
did.
absolutely.
Because I think it's appropriate. This started with my parents. I had the raddest set of parents. My mom and dad were 100% behind me all the time, traveling to contests and doing everything. Thank you. My mom is here. Thank you so much. And then I found Freestyle from one of my childhood best friends, Greg Joyce, who grabbed a ticket and got here right away. I love you, Greg. Thank you he's a successful business owner now. This guy to always donate whenever I'm doing anything. I love Greg. He's an amazing human being. And then my team has had my back since every day. You guys are amazing, and I love you so much. My kiddos and my wife. I mean, I filled 6 acres full of crap, ramps everywhere, and you guys have never blinked, and you've always supported. I know it's been super hard to deal with all the stuff Dad brings on. Thank you guys so much for having my back. And today there's one person that I've thought about all day that's had all of our backs, and that's Jeremiah Droscher. One of our best friends we lost last year, and he's the wings on our back. He was one of those kids that we took on at a younger age, and he turned into a mentor himself, and this company meant everything to him in our cause. So every day that I kind of quiver and things are tough, I think about Jeremiah, and I know he'd kick my butt if I ever quit. So Maya, I will always continue to help the kids. I love you, brother. Ride for Maya. Thank you guys so much. I'm truly honored.
Yeah.
Good job.
Way to go, man.
Thank you so much.